I'm Jon Schwartz, a house hacker and realtor in Los Angeles, California. You're watching House Hack Los Angeles, and this is my weekly Los Angeles real estate market update for March 2nd, 2021. This week we're asking, are the good times already over? But first, if you're watching and thinking, isn't that the guy from Investment Property Nerd? The answer is yes, and this is my new channel, House Hack Los Angeles. So please subscribe here to continue getting my content. I'm changing up the social media persona while it's still just a baby. Same great content, new channel. All right, back to the market update. Each Sunday, I review the week's MLS activity for Los Angeles County to bring you the latest in what's happening in our market. These numbers come straight from the MLS, and you won't find these graphs anywhere else because I make them. If this is your first time watching the weekly update, here's a quick explainer. Each graph covers the previous 12 weeks. The bars represent actual weekly numbers, and the line represents a 4-week trailing average. This smooths out the noise and helps us identify trends. If you'd like to talk further about your house hacking plans in Los Angeles, shoot me an email at john@househack.la. All right, let's get into this week's data. Looking at single family listings, we see our 4th consecutive rise in new listings coming to market. We had 1,126 new listings, 316 sales, and 195 expired, withdrawn, or canceled listings this week. This inches the 4-week trailing average of new listings up another hair to 654. However, the sales metrics are not headed in a positive direction for buyers. Average price per square foot continues an upward trend to $725. Median days on market is down ever so slightly in the 4-week trailing average, and list price to sales price ratio saw a huge jump to 104% this week. This means that the homes that sold this week, on average, sold for 4% above list price. This is an unusually high number, and it spikes our 4-week trailing average to just under 100%. Put this all together, and what do you get? A single-family market that's expanding in supply while also expanding in demand. So far, more houses are coming to market in 2021, and it looks like the buyers are right there to gobble them up. In condo listing activity, we see our first dip in the 4-week trailing average since last year. New listings came out at 415, while sales were at 153, and expired, withdrawn, or canceled listings were at 76. This brings our 4-week trailing average net change in listings down a hair to 248. So to be clear, condo market inventory is still expanding this week, but the rate of expansion has slowed for the first time since the holiday slowdown. In sales activity, we again have metrics headed in the wrong direction for buyers. Average price per square foot is trending up, days on market is trending down, and list price to sales price ratio notched up a hair. I've been singing the condo market's praises all year as the safer harbor for buyers, but it looks like that tune is ending. All the more reason why it's necessary in a market like this to be smart, buy smart, and house hack. In residential multifamily listing activity, and remember we're talking about 2 to 4 unit buildings here, new listings are down, sales are up, and expired, canceled, or withdrawn listings are up. Our 4-week trailing average, however, holds steady at 66. Looking at sales activity, pricing is holding steady around a new plateau of $490,000 per unit. Days on market is trending down, but historically high, and list price to sales price ratio had an unusually high week, dragging the 4-week trailing average up to 98.5%. In early April, we're going to review Q1 2021, that's January, February, and March, to see how they compare to Q1s from previous years. I'm looking forward to that recap as it will allow us to pull our heads out of the weeds and to get a 10,000-foot view on the year so far. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this Los Angeles market update. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss next week's. Get in touch with me about your questions about house hacking in Los Angeles, and I'll see you next time on House Hack Los Angeles.